Part 2. Correct conduct and procedures at customers' houses. The delivery team represents the company. To our customers, you are the company. The delivery team are the only staff members who have the privilege of entering a customer's home. So you can see how your appearance and conduct becomes very important in making a good impression on the JD Group. This all starts by looking the part. Your uniform has to be clean and look neat. Be sure to brush the dust off from all the heavy lifting you've been doing. You'll need your two-piece blue Conti suit, a t-shirt, safety boots and a beanie in the winter or a baseball cap in summer. Before meeting the customer, check that you have the correct documentation at hand as well as a working pen. Now you're ready to meet the customer. Typically, only one of you will go to the front door while the other can wait by the truck. This ensures a calm and efficient customer introduction. Politely greet the person opening the door. Introduce yourself and explain which company you're from. Now refer to your documentation to confirm you're at the right address as well as the name of the customer or the person accepting delivery. Remember to show respect by using the customer's name while communicating. If possible, remember to introduce the customer to your assistant so they can feel respected and in safe hands. Procedures around bringing in new merchandise. Firstly, you'll find out where your customer would like their new merchandise to be placed. At times, existing items will have to be moved in order to make space for the new merchandise. If that's the case, get an idea of which items have to go and which will stay. Don't be shy to ask questions and make sure you're on the same page. Next, with your assistant present, agree on a route in getting the new merchandise safely into the house. It's critical to figure out a plan of action before doing any heavy lifting. Remember that communication is key on all fronts of the delivery process, with the customer as well as with your assistant. Handling merchandise requires a constant flow of communication so that both parties know what's going on at all times. When maneuvering your way through the house with larger items, take special care not to scratch walls or doorways or cause damage to any other property in the customer's house. Easy does it. Let's look at the rules of thumb around moving existing customer property. Communicate effectively with the customer when finding out which existing items they would like to be moved. Find out where they would like these items placed. As always, take care not to break anything. Be sure to listen carefully and follow the instructions exactly. Every customer's house will be a bit different. However, the procedures just explained are the general sequence of events in bringing in new merchandise into a customer's house. The order might change slightly, just be sure to cover them all in a logical and efficient manner. Procedures after bringing in new merchandise. Once the merchandise is brought in, remember to take a picture before anything else. This serves as proof should there be any reason to refer back to it. You never know. Next, ask the customer whether they would like the merchandise to be unwrapped. If the customer declines, encourage them to do so by explaining that it allows you to check the quality of the delivery. If they still decline, accept respectfully and have them sign on the delivery note that they don't want the items to be unwrapped. If the customer accepts, you can go ahead and start unwrapping the merchandise. Do a thorough job and inquire whether they'd like the packaging removed from the house. If so, load it back onto the truck and return it to the service center for reuse. Customer dissatisfaction. Unfortunately, there will be instances where things can go wrong. In this case, the merchandise is damaged. In the event where things do go wrong, communicate with your assistant and make sure that you notify your line manager immediately. If a customer is dissatisfied for any reason, the word leader might help guide you in these situations. Each letter of the word acts as a reminder on how to handle an unhappy customer. Let's take a look. L is for listen. This shows that we care. E is for empathize. Say something like, "I understand your frustration." A is for apologize. The customer should feel your empathy. D is for double check that you have the correct information. The second E is for explain what you will do to assist in resolving the problem. And finally, resolve the problem. That's it for part 2. In part 3, we take a closer look at assembly at a customer's home.